Hi, it is Tiffany with Anywhere Infusion. So today we are going to talk about NAD, how NAD and glutathione work together because they work very simultaneously together and kind of like the benefits of it. But I'm going to break this up into videos because I know it's a lot to understand, but I promise once you understand how this all works, it's kind of like, oh, it makes perfect sense. Okay, so let's start off. Think about when you go to the doctor and you have like a gut problem or you're having GI issues. A lot of times they will just focus specifically on that gut issue when there can be a lot of underlying causes that are causing those gut issues. And if those are not addressed, then you're going to be taking certain things or medications to aid for the symptoms but not fix the problem. So a lot of holistic health, how that works is it is addressing that root problem. And whenever you do that, then it helps the other things as well. It's not just we focus on one thing, you focus on the whole body. And so very basic way, okay, our whole body is made up of cells. Little science lesson. Cells are the most basic part of us. Our whole body is made up of cells, but you have the respiratory system where your lungs are, you have the skin. All of these have very different cells that are for each system because it's all different things, right? Well, whenever we have, for example, let's talk about glutathione. So glutathione, as we know, detoxes. NAD repairs. Let's talk a little bit about what it's detoxing from. So we have toxins that build up in us. And toxins is not just a single, one thing. There are several different types of toxins. For example, and where do these come from? These come from a lack of sleep. They come from, we just live in a very toxic environment. Our foods, certain medications, if we have chronic illnesses, there's so many things that can accumulate these toxins. And so what glutathione does is it goes, picks up a toxin, and then it gets rid of it. We're just going to say for simple purposes, it gets rid of it in the liver, then it has a free spot and goes and gets another one. So that is how glutathione works in detoxing, the liver, but especially our whole body. There's toxins that are specific to water-soluble toxins. There are fat-soluble toxins. A lot of times with fat-soluble toxins, the fat holds on to the toxins and they're harder to get rid of. And that's why when a lot of people diet or whatever, they can drop a few pounds, but then also if they're not implementing other things as well, then they can gain it right back because you have these toxins that are staying in the fat that are accumulating back up, and then you're having it bogs down the whole body. It's not, remember, the whole body works as a system. It's not, let's try to work on one thing and then this. It's the whole body works together. So if there's something that's messing up in one part of it, it can throw everything off. So that is the role of glutathione. It is removing these toxins. You cannot just take glutathione though. So how we have our ultimate detox bag, it has glutathione, but it also has the cofactors or the things in it that glutathione needs to keep going in the cycle where it is working. There's things that it needs. So say it's detoxing, it's also using selenium, zinc, B vitamins. It's using all these things in order to convert from the picking up the toxin, removing the toxin. So it has to have these things in order to keep cycling. So that is removing the toxin. That's the detoxing side of things. So we'll stop there, and then I'm going to talk in the next video about NAD, and that is more the repair process, or the, what is the other word for it? It's repair/energy process. So we're going to talk about that next.